So I'm not the biggest fan of Anisa Jomha. I think I've talked about it 1,000 times. I do not like that woman, but something irked me. So I wish I could like go through the actual like legitimate clip of this. The problem is the only way you could see it is through like Kino Casino, and no offense to those two, but they pause the video like every 13 fucking seconds, and I get it's the whole shtick, but like, dude, sometimes you just want to actually let something play a little bit so you can get the actual full value of what they're saying. Though it's what they deserve. They deserve a Kino Casino anyway. They deserve to get shit on. But I'm going to go into why. So I watched this clip, and it's Anissa just sitting there making up excuses as per usual. Oh, when, oh this, oh that, oh I'm this and that, and God, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this my way. So this chick went on the goddamn thing, and then went and explained, and I love this. So yeah, all the haters, you need to understand, I just really don't care, and maybe they're just finally figuring it out, and that's why they're just getting more intense with it, and and just shut the fuck up. Let me just make this very clear. Anissa, you do care. Here's how I know you care. You got put out damn hard by two very nice people. I've met one of them. Kate, I've talked to her. I don't think she has a reason to lie, sweetie. So what the account was, you were in the fucking in their bedroom looking through everyone's shit on Twitter when it came to that Froggy Fresh bullshit. Now, far be it for me to give a flying fuck about any of this stupid crap, because I don't. I do not care. But I will call dumb shit out for what it is, because it's just so fucking stupid. She goes on to say that, oh, I don't care, and this is just a rage bait and all the shit. So let me get this straight. You're rage baiting by showing your butt cheeks. Well, how does this make people rage? First of all, the only thing that you might have succeeded in is with maybe some dudes. They hate you so much they just want to, hate fuck you. Maybe that's what it is. You might have succeeded in like 2, 3 dudes being so hateful of you they just want to wank it to you out of hate and disgust. There are dudes that do that. Yes, it's weird. I don't care. I'm not going to judge. But is that what you're talking about? You succeeded in doing that, I guess, if that's a success. But they probably did it to your leaks, sweetheart. They didn't actually buy it. Either way, it's like, here's the thing I don't understand. You already show this shit on Instagram. I see it all the time on Instagram. I can look on your account and watch. There it is on Instagram. There, that's all you need to see. You don't show anything else, so why would anyone care? And also, why would anyone want to care to begin with? Listen, I'm not trying to be judgmental here or whatever, but like, Anisa Jomha peaked like 3, 4 years ago at best, and I'm being generous when I say that. Anisa releasing this maybe 4 years ago, I bet it does twice the numbers. Because at one point, Anisa was very attractive. It's how she basically ruined Dean's life. But now, you look at Anisa like, ugh. Brother, ew. Like the tattoos are bad. The way she just looks is bad. She looks more pale. She used to look more tan. She's like a lot more pale now. It's just, it's not a good look. So you see, when you were able to get away with it, yeah, you and Casey Tron were at one point attractive. Then you guys kind of just wrecked yourself. I mean, Casey Tron let herself go, and you just, I don't know, low self-esteem's a motherfucker, I guess. I don't know. You're just sitting there and you look terrible. You look awful. You look like a Sons of Anarchy reject. You look like a Sons of Anarchy reject. And I'm talking about like a reject from like the drug addict pool. You're like a drug addict on fucking Sons of Anarchy. That's what you look like. So I don't understand where this whole idea of you being so attractive and it's rage bait. I don't know your reasoning here anymore. She again goes on to say that she made a shit ton of money off of OnlyFans. That's cap. It's all cap. If you made all this money, I'm telling you, you wouldn't really care what you think client has to say about anything, or you wouldn't care any of this shit. I mean, shit, if you guys you made a shit ton of money, why did you need to steal money from no one say steal money. Why did you need to do this charity event to boost your shit? And when it failed, I mean, you were so depressed and all this shit. Like, really? Why did you, I don't know. Why did you need to do that to boost your own paychecks? Here's another thing. You made a shit ton of money off of OnlyFans, right? Okay. All right. So why are y'all living with your mom up in Canada? Why are you selling your house? Why would you want to? No one wants to move to Canada, dude. No one actually wants to really move from a nice place on the West Coast. Not to say that their place is nice or whatever. I don't know. But no one wants to move out of the United States to Canada. Unless they have like so much money they could pull that off and they have specific needs. But no one really wants to do that. And someone like Ian and Anisa, they're fake as fuck. They're fake liberals. They don't want to leave their comfortability here. So we all know that's cap. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. All of it. We see in the way you guys live, you're cooked. And at the end of the day, what gets me more is the fact that all the issues I have with Anisa have nothing to do with her OnlyFans. See, Anisa, let me ask you this, because I've asked this repeatedly. Why did you spit in the face of Mike and Kate? That's just one. Not to make this a whole thing about just them, because there's a lot of issues I'm going to bring up. But let's just start with that. See, you like to fancy yourself someone that cares for rights and all this shit. You know, you like to retweet other fake activists like Hassan Piker who do nothing for anybody but themselves, who are selfish fucks, which is very in line with what you guys are, champagne socials, except you don't have the money to actually back that up. But why did you spit in the face of a woman that gave you a literal chance to help her with sharing out? All you do is share a link, people. Like, I do this all the time with this cause for stopping childhood marriages. You didn't have to even go to the rallies. You didn't have to go. Either way, you had the money. You had the ability to. You would think you'd want to do all that. You'd want to. If I had the chance right now to go out of my way to go campaign with someone like Kate, I'd do it. I put my hand up right now and do it. I probably could ask her one day. I might. Once I get some time on my schedule, I just might ask about that. Because I would love to do stuff like that. I would love to. I think it's a privilege, actually, to go out and talk about these things and actually make somewhat of a difference. Maybe it's not much, but at least it's something. Any tiny percentage, it means something. You didn't even take the chance to share out a fucking link? Bro. And I wouldn't care if you did that, even though I would think you're a piece of shit, you're a bitch for doing that, regardless. But I wouldn't care so much. I just think you're a bitch and move on. Like all the other stuck-up-ass trash fucking social media junkies. You know, they're all garbage. The Pokemanes of the world, all of them, they're all trash. Every streamer chick is garbage, in my opinion. I have no good opinion of any of them. You're going to call me a hater for what I'm about to say, but dude, I don't give a fuck about no Valkyrie. Don't give a fuck about no Imaru. I don't give a flying half fuck about no goddamn Cinna. All those women mean jack shit to me. I don't like any of them. I don't know them personally. I don't care to. I don't know what they do personally. I don't care to. I don't know what their situation is. I don't care to. I just know who they attract, and for that, I don't want to be around it. Because anyone that attracts losers like they attract, the pathetic male nutless loser that doesn't want to do anything with their lives but fucking act like they have a girlfriend online because, oh my God, Cinna, talk to me. You're pathetic. You make your father ashamed. Your father, wherever he is, he probably left you for all the fuck we know. Well, I can see why he left. Pathetic. I have no respect for dudes like that. They make me physically sick. I hate them. They're disgusting embarrassments to the male race, in my opinion. You hate my opinion on that? Fine. I don't give a fuck. But I don't like any of them. But the thing is, though, I hate Anisa more because Anisa is a faker. Anisa will go out, say, gotcha, faker. Nah, I'm not doing the Sonic thing. But no, for real, she's a faker. She fakes it. She's basically feigning the idea that she cares about women's rights and all this other shit, communism and all this bullshit. Yet when given a chance to do any sort of help with real life activism, did she ask Kate, hey, is there any more information on this? Hey, can I? You left her on red. That in the long run, I think it worked out great because Kate got a bigger platform to talk about these things on H3H3. Now, I don't have very many good things to say about H3H3 or their crew, but I'm not going to sit here and discuss those views. But let's talk about it. Phenomenal story. There are grown men crying and shedding tears watching that inspiring fucking video. I'll tell you that much. It was inspiring. Don't even front. It was. I don't say shit for the hell of it because I'm trying to be nice. I'm saying it because I genuinely feel it. Like, obviously, I don't give a fuck about people and what they think of my opinions. But that was inspiring. And to know that Anisa had a chance to actually help someone with that kind of story you knew about, and you flipped them off basically. That's why that's a question I have, Anisa. That's why I don't like you. I don't care that you do OnlyFans. Okay, seriously, Megan did OnlyFans, and I supported it because she was at one time a friend of mine. Not anymore. I have no care for what happens there. I have nothing bad to say about Megan. I just don't want nothing to do with her, right? But I don't do no judgments on that. Saggy's done her own shit. I've seen them. It doesn't matter. You know, I have no issue with OnlyFans. I have an issue with OnlyFans being overused the way it has been. But if you're doing it and you're needing it for a tight fix, I think I'm open-minded enough to not care about it. Because I think a lot of these dudes that portray this image online are full of shit, and they're just trying to fucking posture because they're not dealing with their own fucking bullshit. Half the dudes that say shit like OnlyFans is doing it, yeah, you're out here jacking off the Pornhub, dude. Shut the fuck up and sit down. Go fucking play with your beanstalk. You're full of shit. Every dude is full of shit. I'm sorry, as a dude, I don't trust any of these motherfuckers. I don't trust posturing motherfuckers. Anisa is a good reason why. I don't care at your OnlyFans. I'm not an incel. Clearly, I'm not. People who are against you are women. I'm sorry, but let's put it this way. Kate has had children. Kate is a mother to children. Is Kate an incel woman? I don't know. Her husband looked pretty good to me. I mean, I ain't gay or nothing. I ain't trying to, I'm just saying. Mike look in good shape. That's an incel of a woman. I don't know what to tell you. She's a huge critic. Ethan Klein. I don't like Ethan Klein personally. Believe me, I don't think anyone does. But I will say this: Ethan Klein is a married Jewish man with children. I don't know why I just listed the fact that he's Jewish, but I think it's just funny that I just did that. Is it an innate I think it's an innate thing for me to list every fucking thing to describe it. I had to describe these people to a T, huh? Sorry, but yeah, he's a man with kids. Clearly, him and Hila have had this thing called, sex. And then she had this thing called kids. So Anisa, Ethan's actually gone farther than you because, well, shit. He actually hit the hit the goal. He actually went past the goalie. You know what I mean? How's the kids coming with you and Ian? Oof. Thank God, too. Lord knows we don't need another goddamn narcissist in this world. But, you quite literally are calling everyone you and Casey. Now, Casey Tron's stupid. I don't really care that dumb. She's so burnt out from weed. No one gives a fuck what she's got going on. But you keep calling everyone an incel. Oh, we're freaking out. We're not freaking out, Anisa. We're questioning what your bullshit. We're calling you out on your shit and holding you accountable. We're holding you accountable with the fact that you fucked up this event that was supposed to be for charity, and you basically fumbled the money, and none of it went to charity. How people got screwed out of money. There are people who gave up paychecks for this. Mike and Kate gave up and sacrificed time that they could have been using to spend time with fighters. There was one of the announcers said he basically took a cut because it was for cancer, and you lied basically. And people have questions about that, and it's a lot of questions. How did you fuck that up? It is a complete debacle. There are a lot of creators who sacrificed time because they thought this was going to cancer. Whatever their reasoning was, it doesn't matter. The point is they sacrificed time. Dad, I don't care about Dad. I don't know him from a fucking wall to a fucking fire hydrant. I don't give a shit. But I'll tell you this from an objective eye looking in. Him, Harley, they all fucking ran cover for you guys. Harley and them, they basically put, to me, damaged some of their reputations for that shit. Harley looked really stupid defending you people. He bent over backwards to look stupid for you people. And he did. And what did you go and do? You basically blocked them. You see where the problem is? And that's what Anisa's problem is. She thinks it's all about, her OnlyFans. No. People are genuinely concerned about the fact that you quite literally don't give a shit about anything but yourself, but you're not even honest about it. If you were honest, no one would care. I'm telling you right now, you probably would sell more on your OnlyFans. Unfortunately, there are dudes that have a real good kink with women that basically are shitty. I'm ashamed of my gender. If you guys haven't figured it out, I'm ashamed of these motherfuckers, dog. You have to understand, if you are a true real man with priorities, a career and shit, you look down upon a lot of these other men. because they go out and they simp and they just embarrass themselves. And then she made another point. I'm empowering these women. It's, me posting this and clowning these incels. You're empowering women doing this. I've seen the Instagram posts. I've done a deep dive into it. The women you're empowering, they're losers. Congratulations. You're enabling losers to be bigger losers. That's it, Anisa. They're losers. These aren't upstanding women with kids. These aren't upstanding women with anything going on that's special. They're other fucking goddamn either OnlyFans chicks who are failing at OnlyFans, or just women that look like art school dropouts or just losers. They look pathetic. Of course they fucking agree with you. These are women that have the IQ of a fucking dead rodent. That's what most of Instagram is. Dead IQ theory. People who actually just fall for stupid skits all day and thinking they're real. Like, come on, dude. Seriously? And then you embarrass your fucking man again for the 30,000th time. Well, I don't feel bad for her because Ian's such a nutless coward. He doesn't fucking do anything about it. But you embarrass him for the 3,000th time again, and for what? To basically say, he went out and he said, congratulations, you found my wife attractive, and no, bro, no one's even saying this. Dude, no one finds Anisa all that attractive. She's like a 5 at this point for what she did to herself. I'm sorry to rate it like that, but come on, dude. Look at Anisa. Do you guys really think Anisa looks fine with them ugly-ass tattoos? You don't. Anisa looks like she's a goddamn addict. She looks like she hasn't showered in fucking, like, God knows how long. Those extensions ain't really helping, ain't gonna fucking hide the fact that's still going on, lady. And the fact you got those extensions is due to the fact you're insecure, but the fact that you fucked yourself up because you went with that stupid short haircut. You're trying to put yourself into this whole wannabe goth emo girl type catalog, and you're not. Everyone knows what you really are. You're a woman who is lacking an identity because you are insecure as fuck, and you ruined your husband's goddamn career off this shit, and you fucked people over, and those fucking bridges you burned, they're gonna haunt you because that is your reputation now. And this whole OnlyFans, girl, this is content for most of these people. They don't actually care. Who's mad at you for this OnlyFans shit? Who's actually even mad? They have no respect for you because you don't even respect yourself. I can't believe this chick actually has this thing in her head that she thinks people are mad about OnlyFans. We are talking about something where an 18-year-old, 17 going on 18-year-old the day of, right? That little Tay chick. She scammed a bunch of perverts out of $1 million. We are so well past the point of people giving a shit about OnlyFans, y'all. And you know what? I don't give a shit anymore. I don't care. It's not my civic duty anymore to fucking sit. It never really was. It's not my civic duty to give a shit about what people do online. I don't care. I don't care if you find something woke. I don't care if you find something anti-woke. I don't care. You people waste your lives on this shit. I'd rather not. I got better shit to do. And I'm angry about real life shit, not this crap. See, I'm leveling up. I'm not angry at the internet anymore. I'm angry about my real life. Isn't it great? God. And seriously, it's something that really got to me. Because I'm just like, I can't believe this chick. And again, I'm going to ask it again. Are you ever going to address what Mike and Kate said? You ever going to address that shit? Because if you truly are this person, and you truly are, you think yourself a victim of the internet, then why have you not gone after Mike? I mean, in all intents and purposes, Mike and Kate are bullying you. They're making up lies, right? You never disputed one thing that woman said. If it was me, and was not guilty of these things, and I got called out as someone who's unfaithful to their own fucking partner, she called you out as someone who was unfaithful to your own husband. Do you understand how devastating that is? That's high-key disrespect. Did you say anything to that woman? You ain't got shit to say. In fact, the text messages before those two went on were, oh, wow, we see you're going to H3H3. If there's anything you always want to talk about, pathetic. Not even, just pathetic.